So what's offered up in this comment? Like the left does, you're not against pushing your beliefs onto others, but when someone else does it to you, it's the problem. Laughing face emoji. So let's look at those beliefs, shall we? Let's look at which belief might or might not be a problem if pushed upon other people. The left says, whether we would get an abortion or not get an abortion, it's not up to us to tell you whether you can or cannot get an abortion. Therefore, we'll make decisions based on what's good for our family, and you make decisions based on what's good for your family. That's the left pushing their beliefs onto you. The right says, because we wouldn't get an abortion, you can't get one either. Which one do you think is more of a problem? Letting people make their own decisions or telling people what they can and cannot do? The left says, whether I would or would not marry someone of the same sex, it's not up to me to tell you you can't do it. So go live your life the way you want to live your life. The right says, because I would never marry somebody of the same sex, you can't do it either. Which one's more of a problem? Telling people, go live your life the way you want to live your life, or telling people who they can and cannot marry? I'm just giving you a couple of examples out of dozens and dozens and dozens of examples that can be presented, where the left says whether or not I would do it is irrelevant. It's not my place to tell you you can or cannot do it. Go do it. Go live the way you want to live. Whereas the right says, because I wouldn't do it, you cannot do it. And if you won't listen to me that you can't do it, I'm going to pass a law that says you can't do it, and then I'm going to punish you, criminally or civilly, for doing what I told you you can't do. I deem somebody telling me what I can and can't do based on their own personal beliefs to be more of a problem than someone who may or may not disagree with me saying, whether I disagree with you or not is irrelevant. It's your choice to do with your body and your life and your relationship and your career what you want to do. You don't see it as a problem that your side wants to dictate to people how they can and cannot live, while my side says, listen, just let everybody live the way they want to live. You don't want to dye your hair blue and live as a man? Then don't dye your hair blue and live as a man. You don't want to dye your hair pink and live as a woman? Then don't dye your hair pink and live as a woman. You don't want to marry somebody of the same sex? Then don't marry somebody of the same sex. You don't want to marry somebody of the opposite sex? Then don't marry someone of the opposite sex. My side tells people, go live your life as you want to live your life. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, who gives a fuck? Your side says, nope, this is how you're going to live your life. And if you don't, we're going to fucking punish you for it. That's the problem.